Yo, what's happening, guys? My name is Beasty and welcome back to the channel, and today we're returning with another reaction video. So today I decided to check out a video called Man with No Arms Plays Guitar Perfectly with His Feet. Now hold up, you heard that right. Man with no arms plays guitar perfectly with his own feet. This video popped up in my recommendeds and I was so intrigued, I've decided to go ahead and react to it. And I've heard of people like this. People born with a disability, like missing arms, I believe that's what this is in this case, or they're born deaf or blind or whatever the case may be, and their basic desire to learn something as simple as guitar leads them to becoming an expert with a disability, which in my mind is just insane. Like, I don't understand that. I remember seeing a video on this guy that has like severe autism. I can't remember what it was, but he had a major disability. He always was like moving around. He really couldn't hold a conversation, but he could play any piece on the piano he's ever heard. So I decided to check this out. Man with no arms plays guitar perfectly with his feet. That sounds like it's gonna be pretty crazy. So let's check it out in 3, 2, 1. This guy has skill, but I don't.
This young gentleman's name is Mark Goffney. The year is 1973.
That is so sad.
Hi, my name is Mark Goffney, and I'm going to swim on the telethon with some of my friends. Watch Monty, Hall, and all.
Oh, that is so sad.
Hollywood.
So cool, I haven't seen it.
See, here's the thing. To be a kid and have to go through that is ridiculous. Like, when most kids are growing up, what do they worry about? They worry about being popular, you know, being on the sports team, being cool, or possibly just not being made fun of, or what am I gonna wear today? Or, Dad, don't do that, that's embarrassing. My friends are gonna make fun of me. But this guy had to worry about not having hands in school, and he was talking about doing stuff. Oh, you know, he was being interviewed. He was gonna do stuff. Like, it takes courage. It takes courage, and that's what makes him different from me, because this guy's a legend.
Mark has told me
I'm just
about
normal.
his band. Ladies and gentlemen,
And he's a part of a
new
band!
side of Mark
I mean, obviously, he plays the guitar.
You ready?
Is that him? That's him, isn't it?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hi, my name's Mark Goffney.
That is insane!
46 years old. I live in San Diego, California.
His big toe
I'm a
shirt.
Professional guitar player, bass player, and I happen to play with my feet.
Yeah, I just happen to play with my feet, because that's normal, completely normal. And he's doing it! Holy crap!
Because I was born without arms, I used my feet to do everything. And when I was about 12 years old, I started just goofing around with a friend of mine's guitar.
Just goofing around.
And I already used my feet to do everything else, so playing guitar with my feet was just really felt like a natural thing for me to do.
Oh yeah, natural thing. I don't have any hands, but I can learn how to play the guitar. Like, that, to us, that we're just like, oh yeah, that's really cool. But you gotta understand, this took so much practice. Like, dude, I have hands and I can't even play the guitar, and this guy learned to play it with his feet? My only question is, how is he playing? And I'm sure it'll be answered, but that is insane. Like, he is a legend. To learn to play a guitar, something that's that intricate, takes patience, but with your feet. This guy's crazy. He has nail polish on.
So I'm
Good touch.
rehearsing with this thing I call it's a looper, and I can actually play the bass and then record it, and it will play it back to me, and then I can play
I've
guitar
gotta
with
see this.
myself, with myself as the bass player. So I'm going to give it a whirl right here. See if I can just bust out some blues here.
Woo! Yeah, I'm feeling that, dude. I gotta see this, hold up. He can actually play the guitar with his feet! Okay, I don't think you guys understand. This is insane. I have never, ever run into a person that had a disability that tried as hard as this guy has to learn something as basic as guitar playing. But like I know a lot of people would say, oh, there's a guy that plays guitar with his feet. That's pretty good. But in their mind, they're probably like, yeah, I could sort of see myself learning that, not understanding how many years it took. I mean, think of how ridiculous this is. I don't have hands, I'm gonna learn to play the guitar. Nobody would take you seriously, but this guy has done it. My only question is that little attachment on his right foot, is that what he uses to pluck? Because, I mean, when I heard this, I was thinking, okay, guy uses his toes to pluck the strings, but, you know, I have fat worm fingers, and I can't even pluck guitar strings properly. This guy's gonna use his toes, but now I see it looks like he has a little attachment on each foot to pluck the string, but still, this is insane.
When I first started playing guitar in front of people with my feet, I got a lot of sort of
in front of
awe,
people?
sort of jaw-dropping reaction.
That's what I would do.
I even got applause one time just for tuning my guitar, playing it. One of my first gigs, I just doo-doo.
Listen, if I saw this guy in real life doing this, I would scream with joy. Like that's insane.
Over the years, I've grown to appreciate people who appreciate what I'm playing as much as they do how I'm playing.
Yeah, but dude,
Sometimes
listen,
when I'm performing
it's still
live
insane you can even
and
play.
I get a reaction from the audience where I can tell that they are totally with me. I'm addicted to that. I'm totally addicted to that. Whether I'm playing outside at a park for like, a little group of people, or if I'm at some big, awesome concert, if they're just like, yeah, and they're there.
Yeah, dude.
It's just cool.
Imagine how crazy it is to be walking down the street and run into a guy playing the guitar really well and using his feet. Is he gonna drive? My man, hold up. How talented are you? This guy can drive with his feet? No way. Okay, listen. All right, hold up. This just gets crazier and crazier. I'm sorry to be impressed with this, but I've never run into a person with a disability that could do everything like a normal person could do and never question it. Like, I haven't run into someone like that. This guy could drive a car, play the guitar with his feet. I'm sorry. I'm impressed. That's crazy.
So I get a lot of this when I'm driving down the road, like I'm cool and I'm chill, and I pull up next to somebody at a stoplight, and they're just like, oh, and they go.
Is that his foot? Yeah, I know, that's what I'd be like.
I'm going, watch the road. Don't watch me, watch the road. Honey, he's pointing his finger at me. It's like a gang sign or something. Don't look at
Okay,
me.
I'm sorry, but the way he's moving his foot around on the steering wheel, go back. It looks like a hand. That sounds ridiculous, but my foot isn't limber enough to be doing this type of stuff, like hand signals, hand movements, but like with your foot. I'm sorry, this is just.
I'm cool and I'm chill.
It's so impressive. Look at his foot.
At a stoplight, and they're just like, oh, and they go.
Yeah, you're a danger to the road. You make people freak out when they see you driving with your foot.
Watch the road. Honey, he's pointing his finger at me. It's
Look
like
at the way he did that.
Or something. Don't look at him. It's funny.
And the way he does this on the steering wheel?
How
How do you do that?
I swear. On the freeway.
He can pay with stuff with his foot, and he's eating a burger with his foot.
Sometimes I get like a really cool a thumbs up.
Bro, listen,
People
I'm
be like,
sorry.
"Ah."
If I saw this guy, I would shake your foot, which is basically your hand. I mean, this guy has so much talent. It's just
I don't know if they know
amazing.
who I am from the music, or they just think it's cool to see some dudes all low rider.
Low rider with my foot.
All I can say is that my parents, my brothers, my family, my kids, they're proud of me for the successes that I've had.
I would be proud of you
They
too
really
if you were
are.
part of my family.
My mother especially. I mean, she loves to brag about me.
Must admit,
She
though, the
really
hat's a
loves it
little
when
silly,
somebody's already
dude.
heard
But
of me
besides
from
that,
the internet or something. But I would say that I have a lot of support from a lot of people, family and friends.
okay, that has got to be the most insane. I probably used the word insane like 1,000 times. That has got to be the craziest thing I've ever seen. A man that could drive, eat a burger, play the guitar with his feet. I'm saying this out of respect, but his feet remind me of like a monkey. Have you ever seen like a monkey rotate and play with stuff with their feet? And their feet move just like a hand would move. My feet just aren't controllable enough, if that's even a proper word, to put them in the exact right spot. Like if I was jumping from brick to brick to brick in midair and I had to rely on landing in the same spot perfectly, I couldn't do it. Like my feet aren't coordinated enough to land in the exact spot I want them to land in, They're kind of just moving around there by themselves, but this guy is using his feet like a hand. I know I shouldn't be that impressed with this, but it's honestly the most insane thing I've ever seen. I've got to stop using that word. It's so impressive. Like, this guy could do everything with his feet. There's just something so impressive about seeing somebody with a disability that could do what other people could do, but do it better with something they're not supposed to be able to do it with, like feet. I don't know. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I am very impressed. That's one of the great things about humanity, about human beings. We can overcome obstacles if we truly want to. That may not be true for everybody, but in this guy's case, he was born without arms, but that didn't stop him. He wanted to do something like play the guitar, be a part of a band, drive a car, eat a burger between his toes, and he did it, which is great. Which makes me think that I shouldn't complain about anything because I should be able to overcome it. But then again, I'm not as cool as this guy is. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'm really glad that I found this on YouTube. If you guys want me to check out more stuff like this, leave a comment down below. Videos will return as normal. I don't know how normal my schedule was from before, but regardless, hopefully you enjoyed, and peace out. Learn to play the guitar with your feet. If you can do that, you'll be just as cool. You can't do it, can you? No, not at all.